Good morning, students. This is my new next session of online classes. In today's online class, I will discuss about chapter 14 Water of 6th class. Today, I will discuss about water cycle which occur in atmosphere and how it can continuous. Students, in previous session we will discuss about different states of matter which are solid, liquid, gas and different uses of water. In this session I will discuss about where does the water in the atmosphere come from and how is water available in a continuous manner. So students, to cover these questions, I will discuss about a process which is known as water cycle. Students, see this diagram. In this diagram, you can see the cloths which are dry up. You think how these cloths dry up, or where does the water from the cloths vanish? Students, the cloths are dry up by the process of evaporation in which the liquid of cloths turn into gases. So students, this liquid turns into gases, so there is a process which is known as evaporation. By this process, this liquid turns into gaseous state and these gaseous state particles are called water vapor. So students, we can say that the liquid which is released from plants and animals convert into water vapor, which is a state of gas, by the process of evaporation. So this is the first step of this water cycle. Students, see this diagram. In this diagram, some water vapor released from plant through transpiration and some from animals by the process of respiration. In this diagram, you can see that the liquid which is converted into the gaseous state water vapor. Here the water which is present in river converted into water vapor, and after going up, this water vapor condense and get water droplets which converted into the form of clouds by the combination of gases and water droplets which are present in the water vapors. So we can say that the clouds are formed. Students, these clouds are formed when water vapor rises up, and at the height, due to less temperature, they convert into water droplets, and these water droplets are formed by the process of condensation. Students, when these water vapors rises up, they convert into water vapors by the process of condensation, and also they convert into snow or ice pieces by the process of precipitation. Precipitation is the process by which the liquid droplets convert into snow or ice pieces. See this diagram. In this diagram, water come from rocks or mountains and it added into the groundwater. This is known as percolation or infiltration which enrich groundwater. So finally the water come into the groundwater, and now this groundwater also evaporate by the process of evaporation and convert into water vapors. When water convert into water vapors from evaporation and transpiration, this is known as evotranspiration. This is the water cycle or hydrological cycle.